Hey guys, it's Rachel here. So this week I'm doing the long-awaited Q&A number 2. Yes. I've been so excited to film this video. You guys have been excited for me to upload this video. It's just a good party today. Literally did not make any sense. But anyways, today I'm going to be filming another Q&A video. If you would like to check out the first one I filmed, I will put it right here. It was more specifically an acting Q&A video, but it's still Q&A, so if you would like to check it out, I'll link it right here. So today I just picked some questions from YouTube comments and Twitter, and I'm just going to be answering them. There's no rhyme or reason to the questions. Some of them are completely random about my life, and some of them are about acting. Just to point out, since you may notice, I have my little Live Your Life, You Have Imagined sign that I got on Black Friday. I know it doesn't look great with the white background, but I wanted to incorporate it in this corner somehow. So let me know what you think of it. Does it look fine? Does it not look fine? Also, my shirt looks really weird on the viewfinder right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's weird because it's super thin stripes. I don't know if you can see that, but if you can, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, let's just hop right into the questions. So we'll start with YouTube comment. Self-Made asked if you can put your YouTube channel on your resume, or is it unprofessional to do that? I would say yes, go for it. Especially if you have a demo reel on your YouTube channel, list it on your resume. You can basically list it as a website. Just put website, and the link to your YouTube channel, and then I'll give them something to reference when they are considering you for a role or something like that, or if you gave your resume to an agency or something to be submitted to try to sign to them. So I would say yes. I don't think that that's unprofessional to do. I'm sure that a lot of people do that if they have YouTube channels or if they have a demo reel on their YouTube channel. So yeah, go for it. Bianca Molina asked me where I get the music that I use in my videos. So a lot of you guys ask me this, and I really should just put it in the description box. But I use a song called Good Times by Taco Music, and it's on audiojungle.com. A lot of people use, I think, a song called That Positive Feeling, and it sounds similar to Good Times, and I didn't want to use That Positive Feeling because everybody uses it. So I found Good Times and I was like, this is nice. So this music right here, that's Good Times. I will put the link to it down below if you would like to check it out and possibly purchase it. It was like $20, which I know may seem like a lot, but I use it for all of my videos basically. And I bought it so I know that my video is not going to get taken down by YouTube for using some copyrighted song or something. Lola Jackson asked me, what does union and non-union mean? Okay. So a lot of you guys asked me this question on my how to make an acting resume video too. So I thought it would be a good one to bring up in this Q&A. Basically, unions protect actors. When an actor gets with a union, that union makes sure that the actor does not get an unfair money rate. Some unions limit the amount of hours and days that a kid can work on a set, and also make sure that they are being tutored on the set, stuff like that. And basically, non-union means that you're not with a union. If a problem occurs on set, the client's agent can go to the union and be like, I need help. But there can be a lot of conflicts with unions and being able to audition and book jobs and stuff. For example, if you are with a union, you cannot do non-union stuff. And there is a lot of non-union stuff out there. But if you are non-union, you can still technically audition and get hired to do a union job. So getting with a union does not automatically mean that you're gonna book all this stuff. And also getting with a union is very expensive. So yeah, basically, unions protect actors, like I've said 3 times. Okay, next question. This question comes from 125 Pony Girl saying, what if I don't have any experience to put on a resume? Now, I really regret not putting this on my resume video. It's kind of the one thing I forgot in that video. So a lot of you guys were asking me in the comments and I was replying, but I thought that I would just answer it in front of everybody to just let you know. So if you don't have any experience to put on your resume, you would start by putting your name, also your phone number, and your email address. Next would be your statistics, like your eye color, your height, your weight, that kind of stuff. And then if you have any training at all to put on there, put it on there in the training section. section, and also your special skills. And that's what you would put on your resume if you don't have any experience to list, which is totally fine. Like, I really wish that I would have included that in my video. The next question comes from this really creepy girl called Life and Beauty by Julia, and she says, I have a question. When are we going to move to our apartment in LA and live with our 500 cats? I'm JK. That is my best friend, Julia. Basically, Jules, I don't know. You know, I've been wanting it to happen since I developed my dream of acting, but I don't know when we're moving to LA. You know what? I'm leaving right now. I'll see you there, Julia. Phone ruined my spotlight. Girl, I wish. The next question comes from Smiles and Sunshine, and they asked what program I use to edit my videos. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I used to use Movie Maker like ways back when I first started my YouTube channel, but the program that I take at my high school focuses on digital media, and I learned how to use Adobe Premiere Pro there. So I've been able to use my skills that I learned in school and bring them back to edit my videos. And I literally love Premiere Pro so much, especially compared to Movie Maker. Movie Maker sucks. I'm sorry, but like it crashed 1,000 times every single video. It's so difficult to use. It may seem simple, but not when you're editing a complex video like I would always try to do. I edited my What Not to Do and an audition video, which was a really long video, and I had so much to put into it. There was just a lot of editing involved in that long video, and it was so hard to edit with a Movie Maker. And I really just wish that I had Premiere Pro my whole YouTube career because it is amazing. Murray asked what kind of camera/film equipment do you use? The camera that I use is the Canon EOS Rebel T3i, which is amazing, and I just use the general lens that comes with it, the 18 to 55 millimeter lens. I would say it creates really great quality videos. It's great for photography too, like just getting into it as I am. I feel like it's a great camera for me to film my videos and to take pictures. But I also use a light. I don't really know what to call it, but you know, it has the umbrella and the natural light bulb. I'm not too knowledgeable on lights, as you can tell. And then I just use a tripod, and that's about it. And I try to create a nice background for you all. Kaylor Henke, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They said, how do I get over being nervous? I have my first audition tomorrow and I'm freaking out. Hello! As I almost just killed my phone. Basically what I have to say about that is everybody gets nervous. I get nervous a lot. I wouldn't say I get nervous at every single audition, but auditions are nerve-wracking. When there's casting directors or agents or whatever this audition is for looking at, and you are expected to deliver a nice performance. I find that I get really nervous when I am not well prepared. So like if I only looked at the script once, or if I'm not very familiar with the character, if it's a cold read especially. So I would say if you have the chance, make sure you prepare your lines in the monologue or the scene. I'm not too much of like, oh my gosh, I have to have these lines drilled into my brain, because that'll just make it look unnatural. If you have your movements and your thoughts and your emotions and your moods and your lines all kind of crammed together into one, it won't look supernatural. So if I do that ever, I just feel like it looks too much. But I at least make sure that I know the lines to the best of my ability, to the point where I feel comfortable with it. And that way I can just worry about bringing the character and bringing my personality. And you also have to realize that the casting director don't expect you to be perfect whatever you're auditioning for. Just be confident, give it your all, and show them that you want to be there. You know, some people that you're auditioning for may be a bit intimidating, but just try to concentrate on your performance. And take some deep breaths before you go into the audition room and own it. I hope you did great, by the way. Comment down below and let everyone know how you did at your audition. I'm sure it went great. MJ Crafts asked me, do you honestly believe you'll make it into the acting business, meaning making movies and winning awards? Gosh. I guess my answer to this would be, I sure darn will try my best. I might dream at night that I am like some big actor and wake up and just be devastated, but I know in the real world that I am doing all I can to make my dreams happen. You know, I may not live in LA, I might not have wealthy parents to buy me acting jobs, but I sure do have the dedication and passion it takes. Now, I may be missing some factors that if I had them, I would be some big actress or making movies, but all I know is that I am good for now, and I am happy, and I am trying my best, and I am working hard and auditioning whenever I can. So, I honestly don't know. I guess we'll see. Elizabeth asked, if you do not live in the United States, can you still sign with an agency in Los Angeles? A lot of you guys ask me these type of questions too, and I just drop my phone. I mean, you see success stories where like so-and-so started out living in blah blah blah, and now they are in LA making their dreams come true, and they are doing great, and they got discovered at a young age. It is possible, but even for me, I do not live in Los Angeles, but I have submitted to Los Angeles agencies countless number of times and have only gotten one call, I think. So it will take patience, determination, and hard work to try to get your face out there in the United States, in LA specifically, if you do not live in the US. But I believe that anything can happen. So I would say go for it. If you're living outside of the US but you're like, I've always just wanted to give it a try and send my headshot and resume or my demo reel to an agent in LA, just go for it. See what happens. There's no harm in doing that, even if you live in LA. Not every actor is just gonna get famous if they live in LA. So it takes hard work and connections, networking for everyone, but it might take the right agent to see your resume and your headshot and be like, hey, I see potential in this person, rather than worrying about location. It really just depends. But I'd say go for it if you've always wanted to try to submit. Julia Belmont asked, are headshots against a colored background, or would you say black or white? Definitely for a headshot, I would say try to pick the most undistracting background. Even mine is pushing it. I will insert mine right now, and I would not usually use, this headshot, because with a headshot, all attention is supposed to be on your face. So obviously with mine, you got the flowers in the background, kind of a lot of colors going on. I'm not here to say only do white background, like you are a bad actor if you do blah blah blah, because I would be a major hypocrite of this. But generally, you would pick the most boring background, I guess I should say, just so all the attention is on you. Kay Matthews said, I love this blog. You and your friend are so funny together. Aw, thank you. Her question was, would you ever cut your hair for a role? I would definitely cut my hair for a role. Like, I'm not even kidding. I would be totally dedicated to cut my hair for a role if that was needed. And she said, great video. It's so nice to see people on YouTube not afraid to be themselves. Aww, just be yourself and nobody else. Ana Julia Ferreira asked, what made you want to start acting? Did you ever wonder if you would regret it when you were older? I don't know. My spout of acting came about when I was 13, but I've always had an interest in acting. I always did the little plays at my school and church and stuff, but my passion came about when I was 13, just kind of randomly. I started out by wanting to do modeling because my friend had done it, and she was signed with this agency near me, and she had done all these jobs and stuff, and that looked so cool to me, and I always wanted to get my pictures taken like in a photo shoot. And so I ended up getting pictures taken, and I submitted to the agency, got accepted, and started auditioning right away and going to acting classes, and that is how my passion developed. It did not take long. It took probably like a month after I signed with my agency for me to realize that acting was what I truly love. I've never really thought about if I would regret it in the future. I guess I've thought about if I would ever grow out of my passion of acting, which I don't think would ever happen, because I think once you have a passion, it stays in your heart forever. I may not be super strong like I am now about really wanting to make my dreams come true and stuff, but I think that acting will definitely always be an interest to me, and I don't have any regrets so far with anything that I've done with acting, but I guess that's something that could develop over time. But yeah, Sakaya Brown asked me how old I am. I am 16 years old. MJ Crafts asked, are you going to do a monologue contest? Can you please? I will probably do my next monologue contest when I reach 5 5,000 subscribers, which I know seems a long ways from here, but I'm sure it'll go fast. I'm really excited about it, so let's make this happen. Let's get to 5K so I can do another monologue contest. The last one was so much fun. I'm really excited to do another one in the near future, hopefully. 125 Pony Girl asked, how can I make my acting gestures, physically, actions, and movements look more natural? My body is often locked when I do monologues and scenes, resulting in awkward physicality and movement. How can I fix this? I would say this goes along with the whole learn the lines, not the emotions type of thing. I find that also when you're concentrating too much on the line or what you're doing, it results in you looking awkward. So just don't think about it. Do what's natural and learn your lines. That way you can bring the character out without being so structured and knowing exactly what you're gonna do at exactly what moment. If that makes any sense at all, which it probably not. Jane Chu asked, what are your future goals and plans? What would you want to be doing in 10 years? I would like to get into film something, maybe photography, directing, editing. I don't know. Something within that I would like to go to college for, hopefully. I'm just so interested in everything in front of the camera, but also behind the camera. And I would love to have a career in that. Also keep acting, of course. I mean, if I could say my dream job, it would be to be an actress. So I hope to go to college for that and keep acting. Also, as you can tell by Julia's clue, my dream, since I've had a passion for acting, has been to move to LA. Now, obviously, I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know if it will ever happen. But me and Julia are going to LA this summer to tour colleges and stuff like that. Because LA is where all the acting and filming and stuff happens. So that would be like the perfect spot for me. So maybe I'm living in LA. I have a boyfriend, I have a fiance. Looking forward to starting a family. Babies. I don't really know. Hopefully I'm somewhere good in 10 years. Now let's go to Twitter, which I only had a couple. Maria asked me, what's your favorite thing about acting? My favorite thing about acting is just to be able to transform into somebody completely opposite of you and just kind of for a moment not have to think about your life, but put your mind into the place of someone else's. It's just so cool and fun to me to be able to act like somebody else that I have never been before. And also just to like interact with other people, I guess. I love that aspect of it too, getting to act with people that I like. I guess, like, you know what I mean? Like at acting class, I love everyone there and getting to do scenes with them. Also my drama club at my school when we put on shows and stuff. I just like to act with everyone and just to have fun with it. Chump asked me, is it a must to live in LA to become an actor? Now, this is a difficult question for me to answer because I feel like some people would say yes and some people would say no. I think that I would definitely say no because I feel like actor is such a stereotype name. I guess I would say, like, some people just think you are only an actor if you are on, you know, big blockbuster movies, if you're on Disney Channel, if you are doing Broadway shows. But I would consider myself an actor just from doing theater at my school, from doing some of the film stuff that I have done, because I am acting. If you're talking about in like a famous perspective, which you probably are, because that's what I think of too. I mean, that's immediately what everybody thinks. The acting business is in LA, and I think that on some level you'd be more successful out there. I think a lot of other aspiring actors and actresses think that too, like you have to move to LA if you want to live your dreams. And maybe that is the truth, but at least for me, I am happy where I'm at right now. I've gotten to do some film stuff here, not a lot. You know, I'm obviously not famous for acting or anything, but do you get what I'm saying? There's different ways you can think about it. But I guess if you want to go where it's all at with acting, that would be LA. And Maria, aka Rachel Lit My Life, she said, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? I don't know. Honestly, before I started a YouTube channel, I had wanted to start one for like a year or something. I think who inspired me the most with my acting YouTube channel, starting it up, her name is Sonia Essman. Her channel name used to be That Sophia Kid, and she would upload acting videos similar to mine. She was actually one of the first YouTube channels I ever watched. Especially I watched her when I had my passion for acting. And also I'm very passionate, you know, about photography, filming stuff. It's just always been an interest of mine, and I thought, why not incorporate the two things I love into one? And if you think about it, acting plus filming equals my YouTube channel. You know, I make videos about acting and it's so ridiculously awesome. But what I love most about having a YouTube channel is having you all support me. You guys mean the world to me. You're so nice, and reading your comments and reading your emails make my day literally every single day. And so yeah, YouTube is awesome. My channel makes me so happy. So that is just about concludes all of my questions for the day. But since I answered so many questions for you guys today, I have a question for you. I wanted to ask you guys what day would be best for me to upload. I have been getting so stressed lately for some reason with YouTube, and I don't need to be, but I have never had like a planned schedule that I upload this specific day every week. I feel like in the long run that makes me more stressed out because sometimes I feel like I can procrastinate editing or filming a video. That leads me to starting the video late, and sometimes you guys will tweet me like, hey, when's the next video gonna be out? And I wish that I could like give you a day. I feel like all in all, just getting a day to upload and sticking to that would be less stressful for the both of us. What day would work best for you guys for me to upload? I would really love to upload on Tuesdays. Tuesdays have just always been the day that I have wanted to upload my videos. I have tried to kind of do that, but with my schedule being so inconsistent and not knowing when I'm gonna upload and stuff, it has not really become a thing, but I would like it to. Also, if you guys are like, no Tuesdays, I don't like Tuesdays, I can also upload on Wednesday or Thursday or Saturday. The 3 days that I would prefer not to upload are Mondays, Fridays, or Sundays. Those are just not good days. So I would say that Tuesdays, Thursdays, or Wednesdays would work best for me. Specifically Tuesdays, if you guys are alright for that. Just let me know down below. I've just been wanting to start a schedule for so long now. I'm so tired of not knowing like what day I'm gonna upload. This way I can have like a set schedule of when I film, when I edit, and when I upload. That'll just be great. So many weights lifted off my shoulders. But anyways, that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I answered some of your questions. Make sure to leave a question down below for my next Q&A whenever I do it. But anyways, this video was so much fun to film. I look forward to filming more Q&As in the future. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, comment down below a video request or again, any questions you have. And subscribe for weekly acting videos and follow me on Twitter if you want. You guys are the best. Thank you for your continuous support every single week. I love ya. And I will see you in my next video. Bye. We are currently in Target and it is what time? Like 1:35-ish? It's like 1:35-ish apparently.